What it do? Welcome to the J-Boy Sports Podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. If you don't love the content, you can still do those things. You know why? Because you could always help a brother out, and a brother would definitely help you out. Make sure that you comment, because with each and every passing video, there's more conversations that need to be had, more shares that need to be done. Make sure you do that. Ball is life. I will definitely reply. Hang on towards the end of this video so you can catch some of our other suggested videos that we know you'll love. And please, don't you dare forget to hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of our great content, because listen, we're coming with the fire, especially if you're tired of this Kobe Bryant disrespect. So with that said, jumping into this one, Jeff Teague works for Klutch, which means he's a Fed. I knew it, man. I just knew it. I just knew it. And I'm sick and tired of the LeBron goblins, because now I'm going full on out at disrespecting anything LeBron. I no longer care. You understand? Kobe Bryant is dead. He's dead. He's not coming back without the help of Jehovah or Jesus Christ. That's it. If you don't know who Jehovah is, that's God's name. Google it. Don't fight me over it. Don't argue me over it. You don't have to argue with me. Just Google it, okay? In fact, anything I say, Google it. It'll come up in Google. But unless Jehovah and Jesus decide that, you know, today's the day that this all ends and Kobe's one of the people that they bring back first, we're not going to see Kobe Bryant in our lifetime. Unfortunately, it's really sad. I feel the same way about Michael Jackson too, as far as famous people. Okay? But that's it. However, that's not good enough for LeBron James and Klutch Sports and Bleacher Report and Jeff Teague, apparently. Nah. Now we got to kill the man's legacy. Everything he stood for has to be burned to the ground. But again, like I told you guys, not on my watch. It matters too much to me. I'm sorry. And when something matters to me, you guys pick the wrong person to mess with. Because I'm going to get to the facts. I'm going to use logic. I'm going to use truth, because that's how I live my life. Logic and truth. I can't do anything else. I can't be a shady person, because it just doesn't feel right to me. And letting these fools destroy Kobe Bryant doesn't feel right to me. So I'm not going to let it happen. Take a look at this graphic that I'm going to pull up here. And like I said, all you got to do is Google it. And it's funny, these people try to hide and be shady in the dark, but you can't do that with AI. And not Allen Iverson. I'm talking about AI, artificial intelligence. The days of the Terminator are upon us. And maybe one day they're going to take us out. But until they do that, they're really good at helping us find information. Yes, it says, Jeff Teague is currently represented by Klutch Sports Group. Eurobasket.com confirms his agency is Klutch Sports, and Klutch Sports Group's website also lists him as a client. You dirty scumbag, Jeff Teague. How dare you, bruh? How dare you? And you know what's really dirty about this? I like Jeff Teague. I really liked him. I thought he was a solid dude. I thought his takes were solid, valid. I liked his stories. He was chill, he was laid back, he was calm. And now I got to cut you off, man. And a lot of you out there, you should cut him off too. No, I'm not exaggerating. No, I'm not taking this too seriously. Kobe's dead. And I didn't do the video yet, but Olden Polynice was saying the same thing, and he was almost in tears. Kobe's dead, man. That's what he said. Bums. You're a bum, Jeff Teague, because you have a bum mindset. Who cares about your freaking basketball abilities? They don't matter at this point. Your mindset, who you are as a person, you're a bum. You act like a bum. You did all this to hype up LeBron James because you're a part of Klutch Sports? Where's your dignity? Where's your backbone, bruh? Who are you? You are a player in your own right. Why can't you live off of your own self and what you accomplished? You got to jump on the back of LeBron James? I will never understand this. I had a conversation with a friend that I have who I met actually through some Kobe stuff, talking about some of the things that was going on with Kobe. And you know what he said to me? He was just reminded, like, you know, Dwayne Wade talking about Kobe, it was weird. Like, I don't know why, you know, Nobody talks about Wade. They kind of leave him out, but he messed up the league too. And I was like, you know what? He really did, man. But you know what's even worse about Dwayne Wade? He took a backseat to LeBron James. He already had a ring. He was already on level. He was on the level of the Dwight Howard, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. He was up there. He was that good at one point. And he decided to take a backseat, throw all that away for LeBron James' sake. He said, it's your team now, on his own team. What is it about this balding weirdo that people feel the need to drop down to their knees, do an act of obedience and worship like he's an idol, a golden calf, and praise him? I don't get it. And it doesn't matter who else you got to kill for some of these people. What type of weird Diddy fantasies, Diddy party extravaganzas did all these people go to where they're all involved with each other privately? It's weird, man. It's weird, and I never understood it. And you know what? The only person I'm not going to throw in there is Chris Bosh as far as that little pie goes. I still have a lot of love for Chris, because Chris went out of his way to explain how much Kobe Bryant meant to him and what he learned from Kobe. The rest of these clowns have lost their minds, and he's dead, so he can't defend himself. And I'll say this again, if Michael Jordan wasn't alive right now, they'd do the same thing to him. And I'm dead up when I say that. So this bum Jeff Teague, his little it's Klutch 520. That's what we're going to call it from now on. You see the graphic? Klutch 520. Running around here, disrespected Kobe Bryant because you're a part of Klutch and their nonsense. Bleacher Report, and I saw another video from Dreamers Pro and this other guy, I forgot what his name is, but I follow him too. I like him, good content. European guy, I think, but good content. Knows a lot about American basketball. Real good at doing research, apparently. Just exposed Bleacher Report for actually really being tied. Now, I did my due diligence and I showed you on my channel, but he went even further. So if that doesn't tell you right now what level I'm on, I don't just say stuff to say stuff. I make sure I have as much evidence as possible. And I hear a lot of people even now saying like, oh, LeBron didn't know about the AD thing because now Luka's kicking him out. That doesn't mean he didn't know. Lakers got new management now. They're done with him. They're done with his antics. They want to control the narratives. They want to control the team. Jeannie Buss was weak. I'm sorry. You were, Jeannie. That doesn't mean I don't love you, that I don't have some love for you because you're a Buss family member. But you were weak, and you let him destroy our team. But this new ownership, thank goodness, is going to bring it back. And I'm going to say this, and it might hurt people's feelings, but it is what it is. I'm not saying this to be disrespectful. Female owner bows down to this nonsense, and LeBron James took advantage of it. She's hugging him on the sidelines and all this stuff. Why? He's trying to kill your brother Kobe, but you didn't see it. You didn't see it. New ownership is a man. We don't play that stuff. Pat Riley didn't play that stuff. Dan Gilbert, whether you like him or not, he came back, but on Dan Gilbert's terms. Dan Gilbert doesn't seem like he plays that stuff. So hopefully LeBron gets what he deserves at the end of his career. And they're talking about, I'm going to do a video on this, talking about him retiring. And I think it's because he knows that after the Lakers, he's never, he's not going to get that farewell tour that he wants. It's going to look nasty. I dare him to be dumb enough to not retire this year. I dare him. It's going to look nasty. And it deserves to be nasty because you're a nasty ninja. You deserve every bad thing that happens to you at this point. You and your crew are disgusting, trying to destroy Kobe like this. And Jeff Teague, you're a bum for that, man. And it's a shame because I really, really liked Jeff Teague. But now you're dead to me, bro. You're dead to me. I'm only going to look at your content when I need something to grab because maybe it's a big story. But other than that, you're getting clowned by me. And who am I? Nobody. But it doesn't matter because I actually got this information from another person's post on the internet. Forgot what this guy's name is. and I'm not going to be able to find it, unfortunately, now, because I didn't send myself the video, and Instagram just runs away with the timeline. But he posted it, and then Jeff Teague commented like, "Oh, where's the check?" And he's like, "Yeah, you didn't deny it, now did you?" And that's another thing, guys. When people don't deny stuff outright, they're freaking lying. Stop listening to these people. They're trying to give themselves deniable. What is that? What is that called? Deniable causability. What is that? Let me think. Deniable plausibility. Let me Google this. AI does everything else. Let me see if it does this. Deniable plausibility. Plausible deniability. There we go. And just to read the definition, refers to a situation where someone can deny knowledge of or responsibility for an action even if they were involved because the circumstances make their denial believable. It's a way to distance oneself from potentially harmful or undesirable outcomes while still benefiting from the action. Bums. So, like I said, they're a part of Klutch Sports. Him talking about Kobe Bryant's defense is absolutely stupid. I did a video on it already. Check the video out. Now this makes perfect sense. Every time Kobe gets bashed and nobody can explain why the rules are different from him than everybody else, whether you be talking about, oh, Kobe played with Shaq, like Kareem and Magic didn't do the same thing. Oh, Kobe didn't win enough sometimes. Like Larry Bird did. Larry Bird was 3-2. He wasn't the MVP for every one of his championships. He only has 2 finals MVPs as well. Steph only has 1. How'd he get in front of him? So, again, I'm going to say this too. Don't worry about Steph Curry. Those of you say, oh, Curry's over Kobe. It doesn't matter. He's not the issue here. It's because of bums like Klutch 520 and Jeff Teague and LeBron and Rich Paul and Maverick Carter and Klutch Sports and ESPN and Bleacher Report. They're the reason that Kobe Bryant is ranked 11th on a list. Wake up. And if somebody says to you, why do you care so much? If somebody says, oh, it's too late to be worried about this, whatever they say to you, whatever these little feminine men are going to say to you, and this isn't to disrespect women, but women care about things that men don't care about, and men care about things women don't care about. When a man comes to a conversation and brings no facts, just emotions, just feelings, and tries to turn the conversation into something it's not, when you say, hey, look, it turns out Jeff Teague is a part of Klutch. I knew it. They're trying to ruin Kobe. And they say something like, bro, why do you care so much? You're a woman. That's what females do. Cut it out. Cut it out. But I say that to say, like, sometimes people say women aren't that accountable, but it depends on the person. I don't have that problem with the women in my life, but some people do. But I say that to say, you know, hard things, like really, really tough, destructive things, most of the time, women don't want to deal with that. That's the truth. That's why they look for the rich man, so they don't got to do all the work. That's just the facts of life. It is what it is. Even women that are very successful are looking for men that are extremely successful most of the time. They don't look for poor people, poor dudes. They don't like it, right? I remember this one woman was saying on The Breakfast Club that I don't watch ever, but was saying like, oh, I don't want the bus driver. I want the guy that owns the bus and the bus company or whatever. So that's that. They don't really want nothing hard. And that's how you guys are acting. These males that are out here just trying to run away from the truth and try to disrespect you when you give them the truth. So this video is way longer than I expected it to be. I'm ranting at this point. Let me stop ranting. I'm going to end the video here. Just keep this in mind. Share this video. Look, I know I say like, share, and subscribe all the time, but if you don't share these things, they're going to bury Kobe Bryant's legacy. These are the messages that need to be spread. We need to fix the basketball world. LeBron's on his way out. So that's the good news. Maybe we can filter through some of this nonsense. But he's trying to go out with a bang. He's not trying to go out walking away regularly. He's going to try to take Kobe Bryant down. He's going to try to take Michael Jordan down. He's probably going to try to take Steph down. Be ready for that. KD's taking himself down. He's a clown. But he's going to try to take these people down. I'm sure of it. If you don't share videos like this, he will be successful. It's time to cut Klutch Sports, Bleacher Report, ESPN, Klutch 520. All of them got to stop. We got to end it. We got to get rid of these clowns. They can't beat us if we start telling the truth. If we spread the truth, they can't beat us. I remember when I used to be the only person looking on IG, seeing them say some stupid stuff about LeBron, and I would comment and be like, that's not true. It used to be just me. Now, every time I look at a post, people are burning him up and making fun of him. The times are changing because people are fighting back. You need to fight back. Share this stuff. It's not a surprise that he thinks Kobe Bryant's defense wasn't good. Another note, he didn't come into the league until 2011 or something like that? Kobe's last year, one of Kobe's last years of actually being great? I think that was Kobe's last defensive team was 2011. So of course he's going to say some stupid stuff like that, not knowing his history. But he probably knows his history. He just doesn't like Kobe. He's a hater. And he's trying to destroy the legacy of a dead man, so he's worse than a hater. So with that, we're going to end it there. Like I said, like, share, and subscribe. Really share this video. Share it. Okay? Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our glorious content. Make sure that you comment. I will have conversations with you in the comment section. We need to discuss these things. What do you think? Is Jeff Teague a bum for this? Are you done with Jeff Teague? I think he's a bum, and I'm done with Jeff Teague. Never again, man. Never again will you hear a nice thing come out of my mouth about this guy. And it's a shame because I really liked him. But if you're going to do that to a dead man that inspires so many people to be better than they were, you're disgusting. You're a scumbag. And I don't care if he hears it. That's what you are. So, but you know what? I'll say this too. You want to offer an apology? I'll change my mind. So we'll wait on that apology, that public apology. We'll wait on that. And really, that's it and that's all. Hang on towards the end of this video so you can catch some of our other glorious suggested videos that we know you love. I promise you, you'll love them. And I'll attach the videos that I said that go with this, where Teague, what he said about Kobe Bryant and my response to that. And, some of this Bleacher Report stuff. It's all connected. I told you guys that. See through the crap. I watched Kobe Bryant. There's no way he wasn't as good as I remember him being. They're lying. They're lying. I watched it. Nobody could stop this dude. Nobody could touch him. Nobody was as good as him, except 23. And I'm not talking about LeBron. I'm talking about the one that retired on the Wizards. That's the only guy that could do this stuff. That's it. That's the list. Throw out all the stats. Everything that it takes to be the best basketball player ever or in the world, it was Kobe. They're lying. The only comparison is Michael. That's it. So with that said, again, I'm very humble. I'm very thankful. Thank you for listening this long. Please share this news. We got to stop these people. Okay? We got to stop them. Thank you very much for your time. Very humble. Very appreciative. Very humble. Much love. That somehow you never get over me.